So if you're interested in the lives, around 12 to 1-ish is when I get on live. His brother did not testify. The prosecution did not call his twin brother to testify. But just so everybody knows, the defense is calling witnesses. So that's going to be interesting. Make sure you all follow along. Thank you guys for joining the live. I have a Karmelo Anthony trial highlight where I talk about the prosecutor, the fact that the prosecutor and somebody else in Collin County's district attorney office got in trouble for sexual harassment, and the entire county had to settle a $1.7 million settlement for sexual harassment with the prosecutor in this case who did the opening statement. I talked about that in a video. So if you need to go back and see anything, please go to my Karmelo Anthony trial highlight. If you want to go back and see if I'm credible, you can go watch my predictions with the Diddy trial. I was right on the money. So it is what it is. Y'all don't have to like it. I don't know what to tell you. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you guys for joining the live. I am in Texas and I am a Texas lawyer, and I used to do criminal defense. No, nobody said he was. I didn't say anything. Y'all assuming way too much. Okay? Y'all assuming way too much. Bye, everyone. Is being able to humanize Karmelo, being able to give his mental state. The trial is scheduled to end next week. I think the problem is the usual rule, and I'm just telling you all what the rule is. I didn't make this up. The usual rule and understanding that you even get as a lawyer is you can defend yourself with equal force. That's why you all are hearing that. What does equal force mean? If somebody comes up to me and it's a man and they're huge, they're bigger than me, what is equal force? You have to decide what that is. You may need an expert to talk about what equal force is. It really depends. In a case like this, you can't really suspect how long the jury will take. I don't know. Y'all keep playing with Kay, and Kay is going to block you. I'm not touching anything, but if y'all keep playing in them comments, Kay is going to block you. I don't know why y'all keep playing. Hunter was not called. If you missed it, the defense started calling their witnesses today around 3:30 p.m. Y'all, it was a knife that had a 3.5-inch blade. It was 5-inch open. It was like a Swiss Army knife. If you're not from Texas, then maybe you don't know. People carry that type of knife all the time. I had a knife like that and used to have a knife like that. I stopped carrying it with me. It was like a Swiss Army knife, and I would carry it. I will look, hold on, and see if I can see. Hold on. Let me see if they have turned in. I haven't seen their witness list. It's a 3.5-inch blade, 5-inch about or so open. That's a common like Swiss. The problem is where the knife went and what happened. I told you I'm not going to discuss that. It wasn't Swiss Army, but I'm saying that so people can understand what it was. In terms of what you all are discussing about a rule, zero tolerance policies are common at schools and school events. That is going to be a problem for the defense. That's going to be a problem. I told you all that. But that's why I said they need to just ask. We needed a lesser charge. I mean, if you're going to charge for something. you know. Could he have accidentally left it in his bag? Sure. He still didn't need to have it there. I think the prosecution might not have called Hunter because he probably would be very emotional on the stand. And Hunter did not see what happened. Everything I've seen, Hunter said he turned away. If you all understand the charge as manslaughter, that would be the way I would describe it to you, or sudden passion. It depends on the prosecutors. It depends on the prosecutor or if the defense is going to ask for it. I don't know. I don't know if the defense is going to call him. I'm about to look at the criminal case records right now and see if I can see. Let me see. And then I'm about to get off of here. But when I last checked, yeah, they're not putting any of the witnesses up. They probably don't want it up because they don't want it to get out and they don't want it to go to the media. And I'm going to show you all. Hold on. Y'all like to be doing all that talking. If y'all stop, I'll show you what it says so that y'all can see it. So y'all can stop asking all these questions. Okay. This is all that I can see. Okay. You see that this is Karmelo Anthony. The address is confidential. They don't want you to see that. Okay. All you can see. Again, letter of representation, indigent packet. He could have gotten an attorney appointed if he wanted. Notice to appear issue. The subpoenas to Frisco ID. Well, we know that. Okay. And then letter of representation, docket control. They're not listing any of the witnesses. So if you hear people saying they know who they are, I'm looking at the case file. I've told y'all 15 times I'm licensed in Texas. Okay, so does everybody see it? You cannot see it. You can't see it. So, oh Lord, y'all be stressing me out. So you cannot see, you cannot see the list of witnesses. So if anybody gets on here saying that, I just showed you the case file. You can't see it. They don't want you to know the names of the witnesses. Because some of y'all get on this app and y'all want to dox people. They discussed what the medical examiner said. And I've told you all, y'all can look that up on CBS News. My cousin was murdered. And my cousin was stabbed. I prefer not to discuss that. So I'm not going to discuss anything about what the medical examiner said. That was one of the last witnesses that the prosecution called. Some creators are going to court, but they're only allowing about 20-something people in court every day.